you don't mind, I will be interrupting your lunch for just a little bit, but thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon as Western Union has invited you because they will be introducing to all of you the new global ambassador for Western Union. I guess it's no secret anymore. I mean, it's all over, and I guess you already know the official hashtag that we are also using for today's event. Please use that for all of your posts on social media. It is right outside. We're inviting you to have photos out there as well. Hashtag JLC loves WU. Alright, that's our official hashtag for all of your posts. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host. My name is Shelly Victor. Now, before I introduce the new global ambassador for Western Union, I will first of all introduce to all of you the company, which is a very, very familiar brand and name, and I'm sure you've seen the signs all over, and I'm pretty sure, especially when you're out of the country, it has helped you out. Come to think of it, even while you are in the country, it's been helping you out because I'm sure you've got relatives abroad, and I can't think of any other company that you would like to rely on than Western Union. And the main reason for that is the fact that for a century and a half, Western Union has been the leading money transfer company in the world. Okay, for 1 century and a half, wow. With service in more than 200 countries and territories and dealing in 130 currencies, we are talking about a global company that is certainly able to serve all of the needs of the Filipinos wherever they may be. As changing trends and advances in technology arise, Western Union continues to adapt by providing new and more convenient solutions to its customers. For instance, you can now make transactions online. Yep, you don't even have to go to a Western Union branch if you want to transact. Or using your very ubiquitous phone, mobile phones in numerous countries, thanks to the many agent locations, they are making it so much easier for everyone to transact. The options to receive now includes extensive send-to-bank coverage with credit to over 1 billion accounts worldwide. For the Philippines, customers can send in minutes to more than 50 banks in the Philippines, including major banks like BDO and BPI. I don't know about you, but I think that requires a round of applause from everyone, making it easier for all of us, whether a Filipino residing in the Philippines or anywhere else in the world. Western Union, this is something I was very intrigued to find out this morning. Western Union has also forged partnerships with Viber and WeChat. Wow, they're really in tune with technology. This is a definite boon to the very tech-savvy Filipinos. How tech-savvy are we? Well, let's take a look at these statistics. There are no less than 47 million active Filipino Facebook users. Who here is an active Facebook user? Can I have a show of hands? Put your hands up, put your hands up. What about Friendster? Is anyone still on Friendster? I certainly hope not. Okay, but quite a lot of Facebook users, right? The fastest growing app market in Asia is, guess what? The Philippines. And we currently have one of the highest digital populations in the world. All of these things, I am not surprised. Because if you go around, you're always noticing Filipinos have their heads bent and looking at their mobile phones. And this is a fact that Western Union took into consideration. In the face of the continuing evolution of its market, Western Union likewise continues to evolve and innovate. And this afternoon, it has gone on to evolve and innovate even more with its introduction. But before we do that grand introduction, I would like to introduce somebody to all of you first. He will, of course, welcome all of us to today's media launch. Western Union Senior Vice President for Southeast Asia and Oceania. Please put your hands together for Ms. Patricia Ringen.
First of all, I wanted to say good afternoon to our dear friends from our agents. So it's nice to see you again and nice to share stories on our table. I also wanted to say welcome to our friends from media and of course my dear colleagues. I'd like to thank you for joining us today as we announce some exciting things from the Western Union family. Every day, we at Western Union are made aware of the great contribution that our overseas Filipinos are making, not only for their families, but to the country's economy as well. The black and yellow Western Union sign has always been a familiar and comforting image for many Filipinos. We always say, where there is a Filipino, there is a Western Union. Our company has journeyed with the Filipinos, working hard and striving for excellence to uplift lives for the past 25 years, and we assure you that we will continue to provide fast, reliable, and convenient money transfer services to Filipinos wherever they may be. Western Union has been a vital financial link for millions of overseas Filipino customers who have remitted $24.3 billion in 2014. Our services reach more than 500,000 agent locations in over 200 countries and territories and over 100,000 ATMs. Here in the Philippines, there are more than 6,700 retail locations today offering Western Union services and covering 143 cities and 78 provinces across the archipelago, reaching as far north as Basco in Batanes and as far south as Bonggao, Tawi-Tawi. Our commitment to all Filipinos is to keep the business moving forward, staying relevant to their needs by providing more innovative solutions so that we help Filipinos move money for better. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much, Ms. Ringen, who obviously has a lot of fans in the crowd. Parang mamaya pag ng ating newest global ambassador, you will hear the same kind of applause, you will hear the same amount of love. Alright folks, this afternoon, or actually this year, the Philippine market will meet the newest face of Western Union. An artist who continues to hone his craft, improving on his very innate skills and making career choices that now enable him to reach and impress a global audience. And if you think about it, we are introducing a Filipino to all of you who certainly embodies the strengths of Western Union. But before I introduce him, ladies and gentlemen, in addition to an array of exciting innovations that Western Union has in store for all of us, folks, please watch this.